Well, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a haul to share. I went to Michael's, Dollar Tree, Target, Meijer, and I got an Amazon and HSN order. Be right back. First time I've actually been in Michael's in a while and purchased something. I did pick up the little Limax brochure. I always like looking at these. Though I don't know that I'll be adding to my village anymore, but all the recollections, paper stacks, and paper pads were buy one, get one 50% off. They did include the fall. They did have a bunch of these ones that are regular $9.99 in Christmas themes. I stayed away from the Christmas this time. I don't know if that trend will last, but I had to pick up this one mainly because of that sheet of paper. There's 16 different designs, 3 of each. I kind of like that you get 3, but I liked most of this paper pad, but the pie paper is what sold me. It's very fall themed, but oops. Trying to get that off of there. I wanted to open that one up bigger on the apple pie. I thought this one was undone and it wasn't. Put it on the back. Yeah. Where's that one? Let's try to put it this way. Flip a little through the rest of them. I did like that one too with the apple barrels. That one was pretty. I should pull, I think there was a full page art there. That's what I call them. I'm sure there's a different name for them. Oh, it's just the, with the truck on it, so it's not quite what I thought. I have this one, but I was talking about the ones that really like cover the whole page, and that one doesn't seem to have one. I usually use that type as artwork. I'm going to try to take this one off real quick. That one was called Fall Orchard that I just showed you. This one here is called Fall Fields. Since they were buy one, get one half price, I decided to go ahead and buy 2. That one's pretty with the wood. I like wood grain ones though. The pumpkin. That one's pretty. I would have liked it better if it had just been all this field of wheat. That would have been pretty for one of the Dreaming Tree projects. This here I thought would be nice. Dreaming Tree has some jointed scarecrows, and I thought that would be really good for like their skin, because scarecrows are made of fabric, so the leaf one's pretty there. Just trying to get it up there so you can see it a little bit better. It's kind of a cable knit sweater. This is another one of those, like the last one. It's got kind of a green tinge to it. It kind of has like a linen fabric look to it, whatever you want to call it. And that same with that one, but it's orange. That one's pretty. I could see these ones being good, and some of the Dreaming Tree fall. And another one of the kind of linen look on that one's kind of more yellow. Which I have a few of the scarecrows to make, so that'll come in handy. And then I also bought these two. These ones Those ones were regular $9.99, the two fall ones. These ones are regular $6.99. They were both buy one get one half price. Plus I got my senior discount, so I'm good. Dollar Tree, I bought some white yarn because I had taken an inventory, knew I didn't have any white. I have a few solid colors that I don't have that I would like to pick up. I picked up one of these. I should have picked up more and put that into the memento keeper that I'm doing to make scrapbook album. I have cheated in a pinch. Maybe if I'm there and they have more, I'll try to pick up one or two more. I had so many other things today that I didn't want to pick up a whole lot more. Plus I knew I was going to Michael's. I bought some more of the magnets. You know, I picked some of these up at my father-in-law's house, but there's 14 in here. A lot of times on my little pins, you know, that you're supposed to pin on your clothing, I'll stick a little magnet on the back and stick them onto my magnetic board. Because I don't very often wear them, but it's kind of nice to display them in some way. And then I bought a couple things of fabric. Let's see. Sometimes these little things tear right off, and other times they don't want to come off at all. I just wanted to unwrap it enough so you could kind of see the design. I almost picked up a second one of this because I looked and said, oh, that's different. Then I got looking and wait a minute, it's the same fabric. It's just one part of it was showing better on one than the other. Let's see if that's good enough to get it open. Not really. But here's what that fabric looks like. I thought it was cute. This one isn't quite. You could see it a little bit rolled up. I've got that one undone easier with the little gnomes. I thought that was cute. And then this is the only Halloween bucket like this I've seen. It says, which way to the party? So I picked that up. Sometimes I like, if I make cookies, to have a kind of a seasonal type decor one. They did have the apple pie one at this one. They also had the pecan pie one. Funny, I didn't see the cherry pie one at this store, but apple was what I really wanted because of those three pies. Apple's probably my favorite. Not a big cherry pie fan. Not a big pecan pie fan either. But my mom did make them all, so I did debate picking up the pecan one too and kind of making a little display at Thanksgiving with. I could even use some of these at other times of the year in my mom's display. Target, I picked up these set of 2 command shelves. I think I'm going to move these 2 frames onto the shelves on my wall over there. I already moved one piece and stick my calendars there so I can just take them down and change out, and then I'll have another area to display more things that I've made or whatever. These in the store were $21.59. Online at Target you could buy them for $12.49, $59, something like that, but they'll price match. So I just scanned it and said, in the app it comes up this, and she goes, oh, okay. So she just adjusted the price for me. It's a $9 price difference. So yeah, I probably, if she'd said no, though they've always done it for me, if she'd somehow said no, because if not, then you get a weird clerk, I would have said, or they changed their policy, I would have said, then I don't want them. I would have waited some time, ordered them online, and picked them up. And then I bought some more of these clips. I'm going to use these behind the calyx and lapland that I have in our TV room. I've used those type of lights like I have back here, the strip lights on them, and I put them up in such a way that I thought, I like how they look, but sometimes you can see the cords hanging down in the back from extension cords and stuff that I'll use at Christmas time. But I put them up there in a way that I thought if I cut panels of fabric and trimmed them up, I could put strips of panels down each row of cubes to hide the cords. first I was thinking doing like a Starry Night or something fabric, and I thought, I think white would look better, because then all year round, whatever color I make the strip lights for that holiday would kind of reflect off better. So I had some of these, but I knew I didn't have enough, so I picked up another package. Meyer, nothing real exciting. I picked up a couple boxes of Kleenex because I knew my box over here was empty, and this is the type I use because they slide right into the one cube I have over there. I have a little like 6x6 box, and so those fit plenty. And then I picked up a couple of binders just because I like the color of them. I'm like, Hubby's like, what are you going to use more? I said, I don't know, but good, I found that. I was hoping I would find that. I found it, yeah. I was missing, when you write a check there, they always give you the check back, and I couldn't find it. And I don't like losing that, because somebody could easily order checks with your account number on them if they had one of your voided checks. But I found it. But I just picked them up. I said, I'll use them at some point, because, I always seem to need binders for something. So, and then Amazon, I ordered some more of this, because I want to try to cut some and see how it looks on my IKEA drawers. That's the plan anyway. And then I ordered some beads on Amazon. I've already used part of them, so I'm just going to show you. There were like 6 different beads, and then they gave you 2 of these. I've used one of these, but it contained beads like this. One's, let's see if I can get that to show, like this, the little black cat face. The orange one that said boo. The orange one with the pumpkin face. Trying to get this one. Which way does it go? This way, I think. There's, I don't know. There you go. The witch on there flying on her broomstick. And then the, I know there's another word for it, but Day of the Dead Skull. There's another word. I didn't use any of this one, because I kind of did them kind of themed. I did one with witches and black cats. I did one with ghosts, and I did one with pumpkins, because I had some other ones, that beads that fit in there. Did that fit in there? No. Well, maybe. Just put that there. And then I got my HSN auto ship of the Crafter's Companion Say It With Style. It came with these 2 dies. One says thanks, the other one says grateful. Anyway, that's probably hard to see on the screen, but 2 nice fall words. You could use them for other things too, obviously, but it came with some ribbon and some twine. I'm kind of just surprised that they're, since it's kind of a, what do they call this one? Grateful and Blessed, that they didn't do more fall colors rather than pastels, but it's okay. Envelopes. Card blanks. I had the box for this, and I decided to switch them over to Totally Tiffany Fab Files. I think they take up less space. For now, I'm going to stick the boxes down in the basement, because I had 3 of them for the 3 different Crafter's Companion binders that I had. But I do use the binders for the stamp sets, and then some cardstock that you can stamp the sentiments on. And then it came with the stamps and the stamp panel. I'm trying to tear the thing off, because they label what everything is, and this is the stamps that came with it. This comes with that kit that has the banners that you stamp the whole sheet at once, and then you can cut it all out at once. I will try maybe to do an extra video of kind of a close-up look at this item. But that's what I bought. I'm trying to think if I've done anything else. I haven't made it for another shelf this week. I have one more shelf to go in the garage, and I need one outside. Then I'm going to start on the basement. But I'm hoping maybe I'll ask hubby if he's willing to go over there tomorrow. We were supposed to stop Saturday. He totally forgot, and I wasn't feeling that well, so he's like, do you want to stop here? I'm like, fine. I knew once we stopped at one other place we wouldn't go get the shelf, but I'm like, fine. And then when he came out, I'm so I really don't want to go there now. I just want to go home. But we took maybe two other stops before he asked, and I'm like, he goes, I forgot about the shelf, you want to go get it? I said, no. I said, I'm really not feeling that well, I just want to go home. I didn't really feel the greatest Saturday or Sunday. I was just having a little flare up. It seems to happen to me whenever the weather seems to make a larger change, which here in the state of Illinois that can happen frequently. It can happen multiple times in a week, but I just want to go home. Today I started feeling quite a bit better yesterday. Today's Wednesday, so today I'm feeling really pretty good. But I knew we didn't have room for the shelf today because we had to buy groceries, so there wasn't room. Oops! Just kicked the stand. My iPad's on. We had to pick up groceries, so I knew there wouldn't be room for the shelf in the back with groceries. Not that we buy a lot of groceries. It still ended up a couple bags full. I had to think what we were spending at the grocery store if we weren't getting every plate. We are still really enjoying that. I will try to remember to add I haven't been doing it the last few videos. I should go back and try to add it to all the ones that I missed it on. My little information thing that shares my Facebook groups. I have a crafting one and a reading one. And I think there's also one for every plate. So if you use that to sign up for every plate, I get a credit and you receive a credit too. But I'm trying to think. I can't remember what else is in that box. I think that's it. There might be some of my reading challenges that I participate. There might be links to those in there. So I try to share those in case anybody's interested in doing that. I did make some special inserts for my light boxes. The small one I did in Design Space. I know you can't read it, but it does say Barb's Craft Studio on it. I want to do that each month, make a different one until I get back around to next fall that says Barb's Craft Studio on. I can't have the lights on when the video's on because it just creates this big white blur. And then this one's just a bunch of fall words. That one I just printed out on 8.5 by 11 and then cut it down. I have since figured out that I can bring the picture in. I can only go to the 9 inches wide, but I can go to the right height, and then I can slice it twice, make a rectangle the size of what I want one piece, slice it, and then slice it again, and then I can print it from there. I figured out I haven't actually printed one and done it that way, but it should work because it's then 3 pieces and each piece fits the confines of print and cut. I think it'll actually do 2 on one page, but the third one I'll have to go into another one. Maybe what I'll do is add a second one in there. That way I'm printing 3 pages rather than 1.5, so I'm not wasting that. I use inkjet transparency to print it on because that works fine. I just have to get the right measurements, and it can vary depending on what brand of light box you have, so I won't share that information, but I kind of used an insert I had and measured that and figured it out from there. I think this one's actually I think both of these two are Heidi Swap. That one is not. That one's a different brand. But the Heidi Swap ones, I actually found a place online that it told you what the height was of the, each slot. So I just thought that would be kind of cute in the back since they show in the background in my new studio. But I did get my Little Women. The tray is a Dreaming Tree design. It is a great use for those big sheets of paper that have like an art image on it. The only thing you have to be careful with there is where it cuts. So if you have a Cricut, it would be better to cut that oval out through a mobile device so that you can do Snapchat and place it right where you want it to cut. But otherwise you could do a template and then cut it, because you want to make sure you get the part of the picture that you want. Like here, I wanted to make sure I got the 4 girls and the little women on it. I think I did that using Snapchat. And then that's another Dreaming Tree design here, the shadow box. I think it's originally designed for 12 by 12 and I shrunk it down. I think that's a 9-inch frame. So I just selected all, subtracted 3 inches since it's supposed to end up 12 by 12, and it worked fine. It came out fine for that frame. So I know he has some other ones of those. I should make more of them. But anyways, that's all I got to share today. Like I said, I think I'll try to do an extra video on the Say It With Style to give you a closer up look of what it is. Maybe I'll even try to stamp some and cut them before I do that and then share it with you. But thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.